what you do with the prophetic, it doesn't make sense. There's no time the word of the prophet will make sense. So what do? You believe it. He said, do you know the laws of the universe? Can you use them to regulate the earth? So he said the Lord used a prophet to bring Israel up from Egypt. Then what else did he do? By the prophet he cared for him. By the prophet he cared for him. So the Lord lifts and preserves through prophets. He will lift you and preserve you through prophets. Praise the Lord forevermore. So what do you do with the prophetic? What do you not do with the prophetic? It's simple. Now, because the prophetic most times does not make sense. I will repeat again. The prophetic most times does not make sense. In fact, one of my pastors called the prophetic nonsense. He said the prophetic is nonsense, and he is very right. The words of the prophet throughout scriptures, there is no one that made sense. Go back and read all of them. How can you tell me with a rod to go and meet Pharaoh with horses to let your people go? Nonsense. Did you hear me? I'm carrying, you say, what is in my hand? I say rod. Tell somebody rod. With rod, you say I should go to United States and tell Obama he should leave the White House with rod in my hand. Obama has military backup. No, if you hear that tonight, what will you tell yourself? You say maybe you are crazy. Talk to me, someone. And this man is in the bush. He doesn't have a sword. He has a rod. Not even a wet rod, a dry rod. And the Lord said, with this rod, go and meet Pharaoh. Tell him to let my people go. Then he said, drop the rod on the ground. It became snake. Drop it on the ground. All kinds of things. Say, go and meet Pharaoh. You are ready now. The man had to look for an excuse. He said, I cannot talk. Because he didn't know how to explain. He said, I'm slow to speech. Praise the Lord. Are you with me? So most times, what you do with the prophetic, it doesn't make sense. There's no time the word of the prophet will make sense. So what do? You believe it. You don't know it. Oh. You don't know the prophetic. You believe the prophetic. To know it means it makes sense to you. To believe it means you believe the prophet.